All right, in this video, we're going to be looking at how you can use a card layout to change between different JPanels in a Java Swing application. I'm going to start off with a blank project, and I'm going to extend JFrame. And then we'll begin by adding a few components to our class. We're going to start off with the layout itself. And then we'll create a few JPanels. The first JPanel is going to be our main JPanel. We won't actually use it for anything, but it's going to host the card layout. We can pass our card layout into that constructor. For this demo, I'm just going to use two different JPanels, and we'll add two buttons, and that will show you how you can use the card layout. I'll call the first one card 1. And the second one card 2. Now that we have our JPanels, we can add a couple of buttons. For the text, I'm just going to put go to card 2. And go to card 1. Now we'll add a constructor. And inside the constructor, we'll start setting everything up. So the first thing I'd like to do is change the background color of each of the cards. And this just makes it easier to see that we are getting that change. So I'll set the first background color to red. And for the next one, we'll just do blue. And now I'm going to add my buttons to my different panels. Let's see, we'll add button 1 to card 1 and button 2 to card 2. Now to add our two cards to our main panel so that the card layout can work with it, we're going to do main panel dot add, and then we pass in card 1, and then we provide a name that we can reference it by. So it's kind of like adding objects to a map if you've ever used a map. And here you would add all of the cards or all of the JPanels that you want to work with, and each one needs a unique string. Now I'm going to set up my action listeners for my buttons. And to change from one card to another, we're going to use the layout handle, which I called it card layout. And you call show, and you pass in the main panel. And then for the second argument, you're going to pass in that string. So if I'm in card 1, I want to go to card 2. So it's just like that. We'll do the same thing for button 2. Card layout dot show main panel and card 1. Now we're going to add our main panel to our JFrame. We need to set the size of our JFrame. Just do something small, 300 by 300 should work. We'll set the default close operation, just basic stuff that you're going to do with any JFrame. And then we set visible true. And the last thing I need to do is create a new instance of this class. So let's run the program. There's my window. If I go to guard 2, you can see it changes. You can see my new button is there. And you should be able to go back and forth just like that. Hope that was helpful, and good luck.